Hey guys, Lex here with a bit of a unique budget run for you today. This is a budget run, but we're going into the High Roller Goblin Caves. And what makes it budget is that I don't buy anything. I'm only paying the admission fee. Let's go. A quick shout out to Templar D&D, who partially inspired this idea. He was able to do this on a level 1 fighter, the Absolute Mad Lad, which is super impressive. I mean, mine here is obviously 17 with all the perks. But it still isn't easy getting through High Roller Goblin Caves with the starting kit. Nor do I recommend that this is something you do regularly. But yeah, I try to find upgrades as quickly as possible. Didn't get much luck this time, but I'm familiar enough with this room to know that the mob density is kind of insane towards the middle. So if you stick to the edges, especially the northern edge here, you can creep across the room towards the circle. Without too much trouble. You can fight these, like mosquitoes and bats and other bugs one-on-one without pulling too many at once. Yep, and as I'm opening this chest, it's important to point out that there's a square tile in front of it. If you step on that tile, I think you unleash an elite skeleton champion. I'm not sure if the spawn is randomized, but that's not something you want to deal with when you're doing this budget of a run. Yep, and I know that there are 2 medium chests over here, so I wanted to go ahead and try to clear these elite mummy spiders out. Honestly, the starting arming sword is not too terrible damage-wise, or I should say DPS-wise, because it swings super fast for the damage it does. It's actually pretty good. So I decided to go with the Victory Strike you can see in the bottom there to kind of just give a little extra damage when I need it. Because in High Roller, the important thing is clearing the rooms fast enough before you get caught in panic mode running away from the circle. Ooh, find some really nice blue boots. Not incredible rolls, but still pretty useful. I think there were physical power and maybe physical healing on it, something like that. And here I was considering trying to go for these 2 small chests, but the spider spawner is far enough away and it doesn't look like there's something I can jump on top of to cheese it, so I decided to leave it be. Yep, I wanted to use Victory Strike on the bat here. I mean, honestly, using Victory Strike as often as possible is probably the way to go. But I can see not using it on some of the weaker enemies like the spider mummies. Important thing to note too is that we found a hand crossbow earlier and were able to use it, and obviously that's because of weapon mastery. I think weapon mastery is like one of the essential perks you should take if you're going to do this run. Because you may find a weapon that would be a massive upgrade, and it might be for another class, And you want to make sure you're able to use it, because most things will be better than the junk quality arming sword you start with. And of course having access to a ranged option in any form, whether it's like a ranger's bow or, like the hand crossbow we found, is a huge advantage. Whether it's to like harass players at a range or pull mobs one by one. I find a nice blue quality trinket there. Honestly, the inventory is filled with decent quality trinkets, so this is shaping up to be a decent money run already. And I know that there's this fountain, or the Shrine of Health there, so I can be just ever so slightly careless, but not too careless. Another blue trinket. And yeah, here we go. I just wanted to pull that big spider out of the darkness because I'm not sure if there's another thing waiting over there, another bat, who knows. And sure enough, there's a mosquito. I'm getting tag teamed by poisons here. Or venoms, I should say. Alright, we're able to finish off the big spider. Take out the mosquito. I figure now is as good as time as any to use the health shrine. Another blue quality trinket. Not too much in way of upgrades gear-wise, but finding a lot of valuables, so definitely thinking about extracting soon. And sure enough, I hear a portal in the next room over. And with all the stuff that I found already, I would be okay with extracting. Especially with the state of High Roller right now, there are a lot of people decked out in full blues, bringing in purples, and if you're going with the basic kit, you're at a pretty big disadvantage. Like, I would only consider going toe-to-toe with somebody if I found like a decent weapon, like a blue weapon and maybe a helmet. But I don't even have a helmet here, so I get killed pretty quickly. Yeah, see a warlock running away from a bola slinger, leaving this portal completely unattended. He rightfully calls me a portal thief. I was considering trying to take him, but once the bar broke open the door, I didn't like my positioning being pincered between them, so I decided to just take the portal. Alright, let's see how much the stuff was worth. $181 in trinkets, it's pretty decent. Now it looks like it's a little more actually. How much did we get total here? I think I tallied all up here. I think it's 228. And I guess you could subtract 50 from that because you pay 50 to get in, but you know, made it out with some decent items, and it's still 178 in profit, which is, I would say, slightly above average than the standard Goblin caves, so pretty worth it, I would say. Again, I don't recommend anybody do this as the go-to way of running in High Roller Goblin caves, but you know, I thought it'd be a little bit of fun and a bit of an extra challenge to see if I can make it out of High Roller with the starting kit, and you know, it looks like it's possible. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Till next time.